Hello, everyone. Um, I'm in Venture House, and as part of the media committee, I'm doing a video. I don't cook, but I'm part of this Bake Off effort, and so I wanted to share with you a lovely book. This is called 50 Shades of Chicken, and it's very exciting and juicy and might engage you to want to cook and to have a wonderful relationship with your food. Here's a beautiful picture of a chicken enjoying bondage. Um, this is a 50 Shades of book of chicken. This is a parody book. So I'm going to read you a recipe. And if you don't like it, um, I'm sorry. I try to do things with humor. Sometimes I have personal stress, and humor is my way of dealing with everything. So here's some beautiful pictures, and so this book is a satire and a parody of um, a different type of book. But this book is going to make cooking really juicy and appealing. Um, so here's my introduction. This is the introduction in the book. So this is kind of an audio book and cooking and cookbook all in one. So enjoy. How have I gotten myself into this? I glance around the spotless, meticulously organized kitchen, trussing twine, skewers, mallets. Is that a cleaver? Holy crap. I don't even fit in. I share a shelf in the fridge with a ham so enormous I have to huddle up against the door, even though it's a double wide sub zero. The other shelves are stuffed with bags of leafy greens, neatly wrapped paper parcels of what might be fish or fancy cheese, and uniform rows of carefully labeled condiment jars. Down in a crisper, all by itself, is a radish, aloof and flaunting its freshness. Then there's me, mundane, scrawny, and shrink wrapped. I'm reading this book as the chicken. This is written from the perspective of the chicken having an exciting life. Um, I'm closest with the enormous ham, even though she's so much cooler than I am. She hogs the shelf, but she's my nearest, dearest friend. She's piquant, smoky, salty, pig headed, bodacious, and always seems to know what's cooking. She'll make an exceptional holiday dinner. Suddenly, the fridge door I'm resting on swings open, and I find myself rolling off the shelf and falling toward the kitchen floor. Crap. My plastic wrapper bursts as I land, and my giblet bag slides halfway out. Double crap. Damn my cheap packaging. Instantly, I feel hands on me, lifting me carefully from the tiles. Long, powerful fingers cradle me from underneath and expertly tuck my giblets back in place. Holy cow. Something clenches deep inside me. My rescuer lays me gently on a countertop. He's wearing jeans and a clean white apron. He's young and handsome, with a rakish mop of hair. He has muscled arms and clearly works out, but it's his hands that have me mesmerized. They're smooth, pale, perfectly manicured, and beyond competent. The kitchen is all sleek white tile, blonde wood, and black granite. There's no clutter on the shiny counters, and the ceramic backsplash is bare, except for an incredibly long magnetic knife rack. It's filled with gray steel blades of all kinds, fat, thin, long, short, curved, and straight, and all of them obviously sharp as hell, displayed together. They are breathtaking. He notices my attention fixed on them. You like my collection? He asks coolly. Extraordinary. Like an artist's tools, I say slowly. He cocks his head to one side and then to the other. He looks at me in a way that sears my gizzard. I couldn't agree more, he replies, his voice suddenly soft, and for some reason I find myself blushing. There must be 4 dozen knives up there, I stammer. I'm hypnotized by their gleaming edges and his hands at the same time. 50 blades to be precise, he intones. This kitchen is my domain. I need to have complete control when I prep. Holy shit, the way he says it shakes my liver out of place again. Mr. Blades can prep me any time. I can imagine, I managed to say. It's all about finesse, Miss Hen. Whoa, he keeps shifting direction. He's so weirdly formal. He calls a chicken Miss Hen, but then nobody's ever really taken the time to talk to me before. I have enormous respect for food, he continues, to derive deep satisfaction from the mundane, tourneing a radish, cutting a potato, portioning a syllabus. These form the foundation of what I do, raising the mundane to the extraordinary, I say, mesmerized. I really shouldn't look at his hands. It's unsettling. He cocks his head and gazes at me. I blush again under the burning force of that stare. He's cooking me with his eyes. How does he do that? His words continue to echo in the deep darkness of my soul. It's all about finesse. Chickens don't do finesse, my subconscious sneers at me. I flush at my foolish inward thoughts. But a girl can dream, can't she? So that's the beginning, the introduction, and I will continue and read a recipe. Okay, so here's a picture, and here's a recipe for sexy sliders. I'll read that. Slap, smack, whack. He has me in his twitchy palms, kneading me vigorously and slapping me into patties. Each smack of his hand pushes me closer to the edge of my limits. Ow, stamina chicken, he says in a low voice. It's not the whacking. I've come to crave the safe, warm feeling I get after a good licking. It's the aromatics that are heating me up. After all we've been through, after all the hot and saucy things he's done to me, at heart, I still long to like myself, to feel like myself, taste like myself. Despite his talk of ingredients expression, he still seems to be hung up on expressing spices through me. Ow, we need to talk. He stills his hands and his expression clouds. I'm no longer afraid of Shifty's moods, but it still makes me pause. I can't take this night after night, I explain. These strong flavors are wearing me out. His face looks pained. You're leaving me? He still doesn't get it. I feel exasperation welling. No, you big paranoid fuss budget. I want the chance to express myself. I want the freedom to be me. I wonder how it feels about losing the cookbook deal. Oh, little booklet. These flavors are part of what makes us work so well, he says this with conviction. But his eyes look vulnerable and slightly scared. Is it real? Is he really afraid I won't stick around? Poor messed up foodie. No, stand your ground, chicken. I want more. I want you to want me for my nasty dark meat and succulent white meat. I want you to crisp my skin. I know, hearts and flowers, a big china platter and a carving knife. And then what? Taters, baby? I give up. Stop kidding around and cook me already. Chicken, do you know you're delicious when you're angry? So then there's a recipe for chicken sliders with mayonnaise. The chicken sliders with Thai flavors and sriracha mayonnaise. 1 pound of ground chicken, preferably a mix of light and dark meat. A tablespoon of chopped fresh Thai or regular basil. A tablespoon of Asian fish sauce. A tablespoon finely grated peeled fresh ginger root. 1.5 tablespoons light brown sugar. 1 lime zested and juiced. 2 scallions, white and green parts chopped. 2 garlic cloves, finely chopped. 1 serrano pepper, seeded and finely chopped. Half a cup of mayonnaise. 2 teaspoons of sriracha or other hot sauce, or to taste. 2 tablespoons of peanut safflower or canola oil. 6 slider buns. Sliced tomato for garnish. Sliced avocado for garnish. Thinly sliced red onion for garnish. Kosher salt to taste. Step one, in a large bowl, massage the chicken with the basil, fish sauce, ginger, brown sugar, lime zest, scallions, garlic, and serrano pepper until she's thoroughly inundated with them. In a separate bowl, whisk together the mayonnaise, lime juice, and sriracha. Step 2, form the chicken into 6 equal-sized patties, each about 3/4 inch thick. Heat a large skillet over medium-high heat. Add the oil. Cook the patties until the meat is just cooked through, 3 to 4 minutes per side. Spread some of the mayo mixture on the inside of each slider bun and top with burgers. Garnish with tomato, avocado, and red onion. Sprinkle with salt. Enjoy with plenty of napkins. So I'd like to continue next time with more recipes from this wonderful book. Thank you so much.